Okay, so right now we're on the, this is the west elevation of the council chambers, and this is a good example of, this is one of the areas that we were waiting for concrete for months on. This is the fire riser room. There was no concrete here poured for the longest time. We ended up setting these doors, setting the jams and everything else, and knowing that the concrete was going to get poured after the fact. And so now what we have here is we have a situation where the door doesn't close. You can see here, there's a gap on the top, and down here it's hitting by a 1/4 inch. So right now this door's not closing because the frame isn't in the right spot. Now if you look really closely underneath here, this is one of the anchors that we had predetermined on both sides. You can actually see the anchors are there, and when they poured the concrete after the fact, they never actually anchored the thing in, so the anchors aren't even sitting in concrete. So they never actually poured enough concrete to anchor the frame, and now that the frame is moved and this thing's all locked in, the door won't close. So now we got to figure out how to move this thing over somehow and somehow anchor it when it all should have been taken care of when they did it with the concrete. So because the concrete guy didn't do what he needed to do, now the door doesn't fit, and now we're going to have to somehow try to figure out how to get this thing to close properly, and figure out how they're going to support those 2 anchors that are just sitting there. This right here could take up to 8 hours to do, just because everything's finished, locked in. You have stone that ties in. I can't really spread it too much more when you've got finishes on all sides. So this is going to be a real difficult challenge. It's going to take some time, but we'll get creative and try to figure out a way to get this thing to work.